What's up, guys? This is Just Let It Happen podcast, episode 7. We keep surviving, and somehow we keep living. This podcast is brought to you by Audible, where you can get 2 free audiobooks by going to www.bit.ly/justletaudible. Along with the 2 free audiobooks, you get 30 days of free trial with those audiobooks and all of that. Try that out. I highly recommend Ready Player One, which is available. We talked about that last week. Anyway, so tonight we have Dennafen and PokeYourEyesOutGames Ed and possibly Lola. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Yay for games. Games are great. Oh, games. Nice. I'm doing good.
And the radio voice is dead. Okay, anyway.
Radio voice is dead. No more radio voice.
I keep saying I'm not going to do it, but yet I keep doing it. I can't.
You know why?
Stop.
It's
Radio
satisfying.
It is. It feels nice. It feels nice to do the silky smooth radio voice.
I often do radio voice when people follow on my stream.
Ooh.
Hey! Thank you, Yuppers, for following.
That's not radio voice. That's morning DJ voice.
Exactly. It's more like, welcome to the Eyeball Army. Please let us know if there's any games that we can play for you.
Ah, that radio voice, though. So good.
That radio
Video
voice.
killed the radio star.
Video games killed us all. Dennafen?
Yeah. What's up?
What were you saying?
So, we need to talk about Pillars of Eternity, because that game is awesome, and everyone needs to play it.
You seem to be having a nice time.
I am. I'm having a fantastic time. Fantastic. It's really fun. It's great to have an old Infinity Engine. I think is what it was. Yeah, it's an Infinity Engine game back again.
How's the graphics updated?
It still feels like a 2D game. It's obviously 3-dimensional. I don't know if the 3 dimensions totally help it out, but it's a pretty fun game.
Yeah.
It has, and I really like the system that they developed for it, as opposed to a D&D system as well.
I definitely intend to pick up Pillars of Eternity. I've not yet gotten the chance, but I salivate at the mere idea of clicking buy.
Right? I just wanna click. I like clicking. It's so fun to click. It's and you can totally quick save all the time. All the times you can quick save.
All of the times?
Not just twice?
From 1 to all of the times that you can click? Where is it on the scale of times you can click? Is it all?
All
of the clicking?
All of the clicking.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to be clear on that. It seemed
it's sorry.
shady.
You can you can also create your own characters in the game. Like, obviously you can create your own character, but you can also create your own characters, like your own party members in the game, which is nice. So you're not stuck with the rogue.
Did someone just lob him in the head with a microphone?
I think something happened.
That was a rookie move. That was a rookie move right there.
That is not the first time?
No, it was totally not the first time. No, I unplugged my mic. That's what happened right there.
Why the heck on earth did you do this?
Why did I unplug my mic, or how did I unplug my mic?
Why?
I did it because I wanted to turn to look at something. And how I unplugged my mic is the mic cord got stuck on my chair, so it got pulled out.
That is one taut microphone.
Taut.
Yeah.
Very taut.
Oh, I see.
It's tight like a tiger, for sure.
I have no idea where this accent's coming from.
I do unplug my mic all the time.
Yeah, one of the games that I did play this week, we played Joe's Diner. I was talking about it last episode. And we did get a chance to play that one quite a lot. It was a lot of fun, actually. It had a lot of the same qualities as Five Nights at Freddy's, but less horrible.
Less jump scary, less animated JPEG images.
Yeah, you actually got to move around a diner, which was being inhabited by 2 Native American spirits that were warring with each other in the diner. Your goal was to clean up the diner at night and not let it get too noisy. Because if it got too noisy, one of the spirits would come up and just murder your face off. So you had to run through the diner, cleaning up food, but also turning off random things that one of the spirits kept turning on.
I see. It appears like Dennafen is gone with a microphone dysfunction. So
I'm still here. I just have my microphone dysfunction.
So you were just making.
I need to take Dennafen.
I think there's a cream for
microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I need to take Dennafen for my microphone dysfunction.
It's a little pill.
Yeah. So for microphones, it's actually a black pill, unlike the blue pill. No, that sounds. I don't know. I never got into like the Five Nights at Freddy thing. It didn't seem that great of a game. I gotta admit.
I 100% agree.
Yes, the game has the cult following and everything, but as I mentioned before, the jump scares just they annoy the crap out of me. Although it did get me. Like, I was looking at the thing, I come up and all of a sudden it's right in front of my face going. I'm like, why didn't you?
And then
do
he
that?
was all.
And I was like,
yeah. Joe's Diner isn't so much about the jump scares. It's a little funny. At one point, one of the ghosts actually calls a sex line during the thing, and you have to go run over there and turn off the phone, otherwise it gets too loud with all the sex sound.
So the jump scare thing has already gotten so bad that it's already being parodied, is what you're saying.
No, it's not at all parodied. It's not in any way like that. It's completely different. It just has some of the same qualities where you're trying to manage things and do a job late at night.
Gotcha.
So in that way, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've actually worked night jobs, so I would like to see actual night job shit happen sometimes. Like homeless guy outside trying to proposition people as they come into the door. I was working at 7-Eleven and I saw that old homeless guy was just hitting on every woman that came in. Every women's that came into the store.
All of the women.
He would try and hit on, and it was ridiculous. It's like, you have no shot, man. You barely have a shirt. You need to get some clothing before you can get a woman. I'm just saying, you don't need the Tony Montana model, but you at least need clothes. Yeah.
I mean, you're advocating no structure, but demanding shirt structure.
I'm not advocating no structure. I'm just saying I don't like it personally. In my personal life.
So
I didn't say no structure. I was joking with the no structure. I just said no seriousness. No seriousness. I'm a silly person.
I've never been silly my entire life.
Never.
I can tell that you're totally serious 100% of the time.
So anyway,
you only eat brand cereal because you're super serious cereal.
No.
So what I've been playing this week, segue off of that.
I'm not about that crap.
I get my fiber other places, bitch.
The puns, they hurt my feelings. Anyway, so the puns as they were. But no, I've actually this week been playing a lot of Path of Exile because I have, we were talking a lot to Sly Novak, a fan, and him and I play that game, and he plays, and then he sucks me into it, and yeah. So
sucks.
Yeah. Yes, quite. Monkey with a.
So I actually have a Steam key for Joe's Diner that I've got just sitting around over here. So if anyone's interested in it, let me know.
How about you just put it into the chat? It's first come, first serve, because I was going to do something similar today.
First come, first serve in a chat isn't the best. I think.
I'm doing it anyway.
I think maybe we should have a contest of some sort. I think we should have a contest.
So so what's do we have any particular topics today?
Well,
toppings.
You did mention Mortal Kombat again. So I was wondering, have you spoiled it for yourself, the character list?
No, and I won't.
Oh my. Dennafen, what do you think? Have you seen the list yet?
No, I haven't seen those. I'm not a big fighting game fan. I like playing fighting games, and I put at least $100 in quarters into the 7-Eleven arcade machine of Street Fighter 2.
This episode brought to you by 7-Eleven.
Yeah, 2 ads, 2 plugs, 7-Eleven. Hey guys, you know what's really good at 7-Eleven? Not going to 7-Eleven. No,
That made no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
not
don't
even,
go to
not even
7-Eleven.
Don't
go to 7-Eleven.
Not a dash.
You can find
not
other places. Don't support them. I don't know. I don't care anymore. Anyways, no. There was the only place that I could play video games when I was like 9 was this one convenience store, mysteriously unnamed, that had Street Fighter on it, and I pumped so many quarters in that fucking thing. It was ridiculous.
So, speaking of arcades, I'm really excited. I just recently moved. Today, I just finally got all of the boxes in one place. Now I just must take everything out of the boxes and find where they belong. But I just moved down here, and where I am now, we've got this phenomenal old-style arcade, and it is one flat fee.
Try that again?
You get to play all day. If I go in at 9 in the morning when they open, pay my $15, I can play until 3 a.m.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I don't need to keep putting in quarters. I don't need to keep doing that, and it's really really phenomenal. They have over 50 arcade games.
How do you do the dramatic challenge where you put the 2 quarters on the thing to challenge somebody?
You do it, but you don't.
I know, but you can't put the quarters on the thing to hold your place in line, either.
You don't hold your place in line. You get there first, like a man.
No. The quarters, they're really useful because they'll hold the line.
I've actually been to nickel arcades and all that, but you would put nickels instead of quarters up. I'm not sure how that would work.
That was understandable, but
maybe each one has a call number where you just pull the number and they call your name. They call your number.
No. You just have to wait your turn.
Well, I know, but that was the whole.
It's a very big culture thing, or an arcade culture thing.
I feel that there's more important things about an arcade than putting quarters on things.
You don't understand. It's very important.
I agree that the unlimited play thing is very nice. I just wish that you could just get an unlimited number of tokens so you could still do the 2 quarters.
But don't you realize that you can take quarters from your pocket and do that?
Well, no, I mean, you could, but having actual tokens, it's a etiquette thing, I guess.
I have tokens right here. Do you need some?
I don't need tokens. I'm just saying.
Anyway, I have a question
playing
for
an
everybody.
arcade. It was a good thing to do.
I have a question, everybody. What was your favorite arcade game? Arcade cabinet game.
Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Yeah.
Really? That's an interesting one.
That is also mine.
Dropped $300 on the nickel arcade.
Favorite cabinet game, huh? Probably Time Crisis. That was my favorite cabinet game. I love that
Which
game.
one? There's 9 of them.
Time Crisis 3.
Ah.
Actually,
that was the one before the gun switching, right?
I have a bit of a guilty pleasure on those ridiculous arcade cabinets with the hunting games.
Yeah.
I had such
Apollo
delight
or whatever
playing
it is.
them. And it was less about the game and more about the ridiculously insane announcer. He tickled my pink.
I also really liked that sniper game. Can't remember what it was called.
Oh, Silent Scope.
Silent Scope. Yeah.
I love that game where those players and everything are running on the football field, and you have to take out the guy running with the girl.
Yes. Oh god, that game was fun. That was so ridiculous, but so much fun.
Yes.
And then so all of my favorite arcade games actually really required an arcade. It was Time Crisis because you had to do the gun thing. Silent Scope, and then there was an awesome flight sim game that was made by Sega. I can't remember what it was called now.
Afterburner?
No, it wasn't Afterburner. Something else.
Was it the thing where you have to sit in it and if sometimes it would have the one where you go upside down and everything?
It had peripheral vision and stuff.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah.
And then Initial D as well. It's also really good.
Do you know what thrilled me when it came to the Wii? was House of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've actually
Speaking
been
of old arcade games. I was so thrilled to be able to play that on my own TV.
Yeah,
And
that's a really fun game too. I like House of the Dead.
I've been looking into Typing of the Dead just to get that old feeling back.
Yeah, that game is actually pretty baller. It's a pile of lovely and happy.
So I don't know
if you can type. I can't. I'm dyslexic.
So I can type really fast as long as I don't have to type from something that I'm reading. Like if I'm just typing out an essay or a paragraph, I'm easily running like 80 words a minute. But I actually have to read and type. I'm at like 30, like 40. Like it cuts my time in half. It's ridiculous.
So, the small little segue here. Apparently, there's going to be a Grand Theft Auto BBC drama.
Oh,
and it's rumored to star Daniel Radcliffe, which is Harry Potter.
No.
Yes.
No. About that.
Quite, yes.
Slytherin.
Yeah, a tell movie about Rockstar
It's
Games.
not where Harry Potter's from.
So yeah, founder of Rockstar Games, Sam Houser, and his battles over the perception of video game violence. Oh, it's a drama about Rockstar Games. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not actually...
Oh, crap. That makes me sad. I thought it was going to be like...
I thought it was going to be shanking bitches.
A Grand Theft Auto drama would be good. Although, actually, having people listen to Jack Thompson again would be nice, because he's hilarious and an idiot.
Yeah, they want to make it like a 90-minute telemovie.
Yeah, I loved hearing Jack Thompson just spew his idiocy. It was hilarious. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I think I've noticed lately a lot more gaming related movies and shows on TVs and silver screens.
Yes,
it's just old enough to have good stories, is what it is.
I'm so sad about that rumor that went around about Netflix getting Zelda. I'm so sad that was not true.
They're coming out and denying it, but it could be that that's so people don't try to mimic it.
Maybe.
All right, just a quick question for the people in the audience. I need a good anime. Someone recommend me one.
An anime?
So I'm not allowed to answer this?
You can answer.
Thanks.
You're an audience of me.
Actually, I am in chat. Holy crap! I get to answer this.
Yay!
Yes.
It's probably Yepper's probably BBC UK.
My house guest, I guess, new roommate. I don't know what she is now. I guess she's a new roommate. She really likes Kill la Kill.
Kill la Kill.
Have you seen Golden Boy?
No, but I've seen Kill la Kill, and it looks just ridiculous enough for Censor to like it. It's totally random.
Name. It's okay.
All right.
Have you watched Desert Punk?
I've not seen Desert Punk.
Those are my two to tell you to watch. Desert Punk and Golden Boy. Quite delightful. And
Full Metal
insane.
Alchemist. I'm actually watching Brotherhood right now. It has the voice of Naruto.
Naruto! Kawaii!
Oh my goodness gracious, Twitter. Calm yourself. Shh, it's okay.
So, Killing Floors. Early access is coming this month.
Yeah, pretty excited about that.
Did anyone really enjoy the first one? Let's just start there.
I'll tell you the truth, I just had my first experience with Killing Floor 2 weeks ago.
What the fuck is Killing Floor?
Killing Floor.
Go ahead.
Killing Floor is a phenomenal game where you and your friends unload hordes of bullets at hordes of undead thingamajiggies. They come at you.
So it's a horde shooter.
It's a horde shooter, exactly. You get to level up, get new weapons, get new gear, buy more stuff, and there's tons and tons and tons of DLC for it. It's a lot of fun, very enjoyable. I had a huge problem with the game, but not because of the gameplay and not because of the fun I was having. The graphics, I don't know, there's a setting on there somewhere, or maybe it's just how the graphics were, but it made me very ill to my stomach. I was not having fun.
I got a question.
It's a very much
have
horde-based
you-
Left 4 Dead clone.
Has anyone
No.
pre-purchased the GTA 5 on the PC yet?
Nope.
Oh yeah. Actually,
have?
I didn't. Someone else did for me.
Oh well, aren't you fancy? No,
Actually, I am. Thank you very much.
He's got a very nice, fancy voice when he chooses to.
I'm a fancy lad.
Would you like me
Anyways,
to use my fancy voice?
No, don't please
It's
God.
a bit
No.
posh, actually.
Are you sure? No, I can get quite fancy indeed. Yes. I actually didn't pre-purchase the.
Hey, do you like the tune Yankee Doodle Dandy?
Oh, good God, no! So distasteful.
Do you like movies about gladiators?
Exactly. No,
So fancy.
I thought that the pre-order bonus thing, the like 1.5 million,
Was it 1.5?
only. Yeah, it was like 1.5 million credits. Was only for the first till like 2 days ago, but they still
Trolled.
have it advertised on Steam as having it.
That's pretty annoying. Well, at least someone donated it to me like
1.3.
weeks and weeks ago. So.
Yeah, 1.35. But still, like it's still advertised as having the bonus money.
You're a
It's-
bonus.
It seems like Yuppers is the one that then donated for you.
No. That was Schmitty McGee.
Ah.
He's one of ours that actually streams with us.
But no, yeah, I need to get that. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait till my next paycheck to get it because rent is a pain in the.
Yes.
But yeah, we should definitely do a 4-person heist with you, me, Grinner.
And Lola,
Uh,
5-person heist, or
you can only do
trade
4.
in. We can trade in.
Yeah.
Someone can be the announcer.
Someone can be the announcer. It's screw announcing.
I
I'll play.
I can't get rid of this voice. It's stuck. I'm broken.
I used to use various accents for like 12 hours a day, and when the day was over, the accent didn't stop.
I used to work in a call center, and one of the rules in the
I
call
misheard
center was
that.
no. I used to work in a call center, and the call center I worked at, which will remain nameless, said that you could use any voice you wanted as long as you kept the voice to the entire call.
The CEO was a dill hole.
I thought it was hilarious. My favorite is this guy who did a really good Cartman voice, but it really hurt his throat. And he was on like a 40-minute call, and he had to stay in Cartman for the entire time. I laughed hard at him.
Well, I misheard you earlier when you said call center. I heard cult center. And suddenly, as if doors were opened and light was shown in, I understood everything about you, and then realized I misheard it.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that he worked at a call center, you should understand him pretty
call
well
center.
after that. Cool, Santa.
Call center, God, they're.
It reminds me of.
I think
one
I
of-
would rather work in the call center. Actually, I think it'd be doing less harm to society.
You know, speaking of boring jobs like call centers, and getting back to games, because this is what this is all about, I once played a game called Corporate Zombie Simulator.
Is it really about games? It doesn't have
Yes.
to. Doesn't
It
have
does.
to. I don't
It
think
does.
so.
It says so right here in our title, Censored Otaku playing gaming talk shows.
I mean,
It's
gaming
sort of a
culture is
loose
very-
rule.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty vague. I don't know.
Still says
Either
six,
way, I want to bring up the game. And the game is it's Corporate Zombie Simulator, where you play as someone in this sort of like huge office building, and you're trying to escape while the managers have turned zombie, and they're like walking around trying to eat people's brains, and they're saying things like. What was the crap they said? They said a whole bunch of office jargon, like collating, and they would try to eat your face. And you had to use things like staplers and then like pencils. You'd chuck pencils, and eventually you'd get like guns and things and mow down zombies.
Quarterly report.
Pretty much sounds like my day today. It was all training. Ugh.
Yeah, training's horrible.
Yeah, well, it's, I'm usually the one doing the training, like, being the teacher and what have you, but now they're doing this whole state-funded gig where they just bring in trainers for Excel, trainers for negotiation and customer service, and I joined the Excel because I use Excel a lot, and it's just a refresher, just to make sure I remember everything. And plus, they get into macros later, which is why I joined it. Also, the negotiation, in order to brush up on trying to tell the people how much I'm willing to spend.
This is too far into not gaming territory.
Hey, let me talk about myself.
You can talk about yourself all you want, just not about corporate training.
Corporate training. I am a banana.
It does have to do with the game I just mentioned. By the way, the soundtrack on that was pretty phenomenal, actually.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. No. Back to my original point. What I was going with the Grand Theft Auto 5. Like
another point.
They need to define when that is. Like, because I guess it still is. Yeah, it's still on there. So I guess you can still get it for 1.3 million, 1.35 million.
Most likely, that's going to stay until the day before it releases.
Probably. Yeah.
Even though they did say it was going to go away like a week before it launched or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. That's right.
Well, that's because they're planning to push it back again.
Yes, I am the bottom part of the banana that no one eats.
He's a little spoon. It's fine. So the
negative.
So the Dark Souls Scholar of the First Sin came out.
Did you buy it? Did you succumb?
I haven't succumbed yet. I mean, I get paid next week, so then I'll succumb. But
no,
I probably will. It looks really pretty, That's really the only excuse I need.
Oh.
Ooh, I just noticed something. Magicka 2 is out on May 26th.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that? I have that. I think I have that pre-ordered.
Did you pre-order it?
I can check to be sure.
There you go.
If you need to know.
Bananas.
Oh hey,
it looks like I only have Magicka.
Oh, they released an upgrade kit for the the PC.
What?
Yeah, you can buy Dark Souls 2 upgrade for $20.
Hey, they heard our podcast.
Yeah. Well, I
think No. We did it.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know if we have a big Dark Souls 2 community following us. Like, if any of you are Dark Souls 2 developers, don't say anything. Oh, I guess we do have a lot of Dark Souls 2 developers in the audience.
All of them are contributing to Dark Souls.
I have.
That was the weakest joke on the planet, but we went with it.
I had a solid group of people watching us when we were doing Dark Souls. Lots of fun streaming and playing that one.
Yeah, Dark Souls is a really fun game. I love Dark Souls, man. It's so fun. It's punishing, but fun.
Meanwhile.
Also, Elite Dangerous is on Steam.
Yes, and they don't know if they're going to give keys out to people that already own the game. Some sources say yes, some sources say no, some sources say maybe, which is actually really
mayhaps.
It already integrates to Steam. You don't need a key.
So, I have a question real quick. Do either of you have games in your gaming library on Steam that you have not played?
I have a couple, I think.
I would say about 70% of my games I have not played.
I have quite a few that I've never played, but I have played. Like, that I played in other venues, but not on Steam. Like, I have Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, chose I played for 2 hours, but I have played that game, and Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy as well, which, between the two of those, I have played literally a year, probably.
As of today, I have broken 600 games on Steam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have only about 458.
Do you have any games in your Steam library that you regret?
Yes.
Oh, many.
Yes. Would you like me to name the one on the top of the list?
Sure.
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mine is Tropico 4. I did not like Tropico at all.
I had no idea what Five Nights at Freddy's was, and there's this huge calling for it in my channel, and so I played it. And because everyone was like, "Oh, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it! Oh my god, it's so amazing!" And I went,
The
"Okay."
hype train is real.
I fell into the hype train, and I was like, "Sure, I'll check it out." I got it. I was like, "Okay, guys, it's the first time I've opened this game. Here we go," and I beat the game in
His
like
face
no time.
gradually fell throughout the entire thing. He's like,
I just sat there going, "Oh, why am I playing this? I'm winning, and this is not hard." Sad.
Yeah.
There were tears at one point.
Also
Real tears.
I was at Cities XL. That is not nearly as good as Skylines.
I got that game in a bundle, so I'm fine. Didn't bother
However,
me that I paid $1.
I have not I've not bought a game in a really long time. Because my chat provided all the games forever. This is why I have so many unplayed games.
I'm really glad WoW is not on Steam, because then I would be able to see how many hours I wasted in that game. I just went to Final Fantasy 14, Realm Reborn. I have 218 hours.
Jesus.
I didn't even play that. I didn't even play that for that long.
You didn't. That's why I'm saying Jesus. That game.
Well, no, it's just MMOs in general. They must have so many. And then also Counter-Strike. Oh god, so many hours of Counter-Strike.
I wonder what my top game that I've played put so many hours in. It may be Terraria.
Terraria? I played that.
Number of hours played?
That's another recent first.
I put 40 hours in the first week.
I played it like 4 hours a long time ago, and then just played it again. I think a couple days ago, actually.
I really want to play Starbound again. I heard they updated it, but go ahead. Sorry, you were finishing.
Yeah, I was just saying that it was a very interesting game, and I wish I had played it more.
What, Terraria?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun. Once you get into the whole thing, you get wings and grappling hooks, and
You're a grappling hook.
then you go into hard mode, and unicorns eat your face.
Just because thingy
Hard.
wasn't the grappling hook.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Nothing?
Excuse you, sir?
What is the most bizarre game on your Steam library?
The one that I regret the most is Rust. I should not have paid $20 for that game. Fuck that game.
My most recent purchase, is that what you said?
No, most bizarre.
Most bizarre purchase.
I own every roguelike in Steam. Does that count?
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Almost.
I don't know.
I have to say,
I devised Cybermancy was pretty odd.
That is a weird one.
Valkyrie Chronicles is just fun.
That's that tank game, right? The tank Shining Force Final Fantasy Tactics style. Yeah. Fiance loves that game. The ship is a weird one. Murder Simulator.
the weirdest game I have.
Vampire the Masquerade is a weird game.
Oh, you have that?
Called
Yeah.
Jazz Punk.
Jazz Punk.
Jazz Punk.
Absolutely bizarre game. It's sort of like an adventure game where you're walking through and you have to get through the puzzles and stuff. However, it's as if the entire game took acid and overdosed.
What game?
Jazz Punk.
Bit Trip Runner is pretty good too.
That's not bad.
That's a good. I mean, just
Looking for bizarre ones though.
Alien Storm's pretty bizarre actually. It's a really weird game to play because it's a co-op overhead shooter kinda. It was an odd game to play. Also, Planetary Annihilation is the game I regret the most. I take it back. Everything I said about the game I regret the most, it definitely that.
Quote of the day, right there.
You need to put that in the white area so it can be read.
It's
Up,
just,
up, 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 up. Just
what you're
above.
looking at is about 20 seconds ago. Okay.
So, what about what's your most favorite remastered game?
Favorite remastered game?
Yeah, like a really an older game, a more classic game that was remastered, retouched, and brought back.
Speedball 2. No. Although I did enjoy Speedball, and I do enjoy the remake. That's very, very fun. I'm not sure.
I really wanted to like Shadow of the Colossus, but I didn't.
Didn't I buy that for you?
You bought it with me. I don't know if you bought it for me.
I think that may have been your Christmas present.
Possible. Very possible. But no, yeah, I really wanted to like that, but it's in Ico, both of them being remastered was not that great.
I found it. I found Fable, the remake for the PC, was quite sad.
Elite Dangerous is technically a remake of Elite.
It's not. It's completely different.
It's exactly the same. It's just bigger.
It's not a full remaster of the same game though, so it doesn't count. Yes, I know. Vertical Drop Heroes HD. What the hell is that? Oh, it's not a remake of anything. What about you?
Payday 2.
What about me? What
about you? What's yours?
Payday 2. And that is basically it is a remake. It is a final version of Payday.
Yeah, it's a
like Left 4 Dead 2 is the final version of Left 4 Dead. Let's make a sequel.
I have quite a few on here, but I don't know. It seems like all the ones that I really loved. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, the game that I loved the remake of was Monkey Island. Both 1 and 2. I was thrilled out of my face,
that they added
mind
voices
when I
to that
realized
game.
that come out.
Oh, I have that on Xbox 360, where you can press
I have it
select.
on Xbox 360, the PC. I still have discs and floppies. I even still have that cardboard wheel that you used to have to wheel about in order to access the game.
I have it on Sega CD, so I have the Sega CD version. Yes.
So,
and Willy Beamish, if we're talking about that sort of game.
Count as remakes?
Reboots?
Or just remakes.
Goat Simulator. Oh.
It's not a reboot or a remake.
I know. I just wanted to say it.
Because the Lara Croft game is a fantastic reboot.
Yeah, it is. But again, Girl Murder Simulator.
And not if you don't fuck up, it's fine. And then I guess BioShock is.
BioShock was phenomenal.
Yeah, BioShock is a good remake of System Shock, because it essentially is.
Yeah.
Re-envisioned
Yes, it is.
System Shock.
So.
Okay,
how about this? What are the best sequels to a game?
Best sequels.
Sequels?
Yeah, we're just spiraling down into just best.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard to find good remakes. The thing is not a lot of games have been remade, and a lot of games really need to be remade.
That's why I thought it would be an easy question.
Oh, how about this? What game do you feel is the one that deserves to be remade the most?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 2?
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 2.
Really? Well,
Sorry.
That's basically what Poe's Maternity is, the new Baldur's Gate game.
Spiritual successor. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is absolutely different.
We need a new Baldur's Gate game. I want Minsk back. Motherfuckers.
You want a remake of Baldur's Gate 2.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
What about no, seriously though, what game do you think deserves a remake?
Deserves a remake, not a sequel?
Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, an actual remake.
Okay, what did you say, Ed?
Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it came out, I think, originally on Xbox. The boxes of X. I think they also ported it to the PC. Because I have it on the PC, but it does not run well. But the game is actually quite entertaining. A lot of fun. There were elements in the game that I enjoy in the way of adventure gaming and solving the puzzles and getting through, and yet there was still great suspenseful moments where I had to gun down bitches and hide around corners and sneak around situations. I had a lot of the things I really enjoyed, plus the lore of the game and the overall atmosphere in the game was phenomenal.
I would really like Deus Ex to be remade.
That is a good one too.
Just straight up 100% remade.
Yeah, that game extremely deserves to be remade and not rebooted into a sort of pseudo game.
Well, no, I mean the new Deus Ex games. I actually like Human Revolution, and they actually just announced a new one coming out soon. It's called Disillusion something, Human Disillusion, I think is what it's called. look it up again.
Actually,
But,
I'm going to go back to Terraria. That deserves a sequel, or it deserves to be infinite map. So they definitely need to get that thing going.
Yeah, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, apparently. Is the next one. Kind of the PS4 and the Xbone.
Xbone.
This just in, very, very important breaking news. My coworker's enter key on his laptop is now broken.
Thank you.
Yep. Anyway.
I think I'll have to not stream tomorrow because of that news.
Yes.
I'm
we're
actually
all in shock.
let me check. No, yeah, I'm heartbroken.
Okay, let's have a moment of silence for the enter key.
Moment of silence for the enter key. Let's enter a moment of silence.
Shh. Dude. Shh. Such disrespect.
I'm gonna tab to a different screen now.
Okay, it's over. It'll be cut down to 0.5 seconds anyway with our truncated silence. But anyway.
Hey, since Audible is our sponsor, does
Yes.
anyone use Audible?
I use it.
have.
All right. So who is listening to an Audible book?
Right now, I'm listening to you guys.
An audiobook or an audible book?
An Audible book. A book from Audible.
I am.
I am.
What book are you listening to?
I will let you go first. I will defer.
I am, of course, listening to Neil Gaiman's American Gods.
Nice.
Oh man, that's great. Are you?
And it's not
listening
even
to-
it's not even like the original version. It's the souped up, super special edition
Yeah.
where he's got all the extra bits in there.
Oh, so good. And is it the one with the different voice actors?
Yeah, and actually Neil Gaiman himself reads the introduction.
Right. That one's great. I love that version. I have that version as well. It is really enjoyable. I
haven't really gotten into Neil Gaiman.
Well, that's true.
Gaiman.
But no, it has been phenomenal. Like, that book is phenomenal. I read it, and then I bought the original audiobook of it that came out, and then I bought the remastered version because it was that good. So I approve of that choice. I'm actually re-listening to one of their sci-fi classic books because I haven't read it in years. And I want to rehear it, which is the Hyperion books.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
I love
Very
those books.
yes. I'm halfway through Hyperion 2. That was actually the one that I was going to mention.
So the first time I read that, right, is have you read has everyone read the book here? Just to
I
make
read
sure.
the first one. I
Yeah.
have not finished the second one.
So it was recommended to me by my friend Christine, and she said, "Like, oh, you need to read this book. You'll really like it." I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah." And the poet Martin Silenus totally reminds me of you. I was like, "Oh, thanks."
I could see that, actually.
And then I read the book, and I wasn't entirely sure if that was a compliment or not.
No, he was when he got the satyr, the horseman thing.
Yeah.
When we were moving to the new building in in Berkeley, I totally saw him as you. I totally saw him as you. That's amazing.
So,
Fall of Hyperion.
I think I have a book here, House of Leaves, that I would love to see turn into a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any budding game developers, make it happen. I know we're reaching you with our 12 people.
You are in for a joyous time, Emperor Grenier. The Fall of Hyperion. Both books are so good, so good.
I do agree with him though that
So
the
apparently,
new,
here,
Human Revolution.
my 1 second. My house guest roommate. I'm still not sure. Are you roommate? You're gonna be roommate now? Okay, officially roommate. Chloe has read House of Leaves, and she hallucinated because of it.
Yes, because it is that good.
And apparently, he agrees it's that good.
Yeah, it's like that fucking good. It gets you into the brain.
It dips into your soul and twists parts around that you did not know were exposed. You find yourself, when reading this book, spiraling into the dark depths of the pages and getting lost.
So Grenier, I grew up in Colorado. I did not start reading any Dan Simmons books until after I moved away and found out that he lived there. But yeah, he's a really good writer. I like his hard as nails book. pretty good too.
You know, I would actually like to see the Hyperion game made into the Hyperion books made into a game.
It'd be hard to make it into a game.
You can do an adventure when they're on the ground and do that perspective.
Well, yeah,
and then
but
go back into past and
they're
stuff.
on the ground. Basically, all they're doing is telling stories. It would just be one
You would
giant.
live their stories.
Yeah,
What the hell do you think a game is, Fred? Not a story?
No, I'm just thinking of like one giant cutscene with just quick time events. With the story.
So
It would
like
end up
The
being,
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, yeah.
No, and then
Hey, that game was good.
No, I'm saying one giant cutscene with quick time events, and then like when you fuck
Walking
up
Dead.
and you die, and you're just like, wait, let me start over again. That's not quite right. That's not how it
Oh,
happened.
you mean Prince of Persia? That crap.
Yeah, exactly. That's what went through my head.
Must admit, I was playing Walking Dead the other day, and I did an action that made Clementine sad, so I had to redo it.
Oh,
Yeah.
That happened to us quite a lot.
Yes. Or you learn something after the fact. You're like, oh, maybe I should have told Clementine that I was a murderer. Whatever.
shit happens.
Shit happens. So, meanwhile in Florida, before I forget, Florida streaker high on Flocka, whatever that is, said he'd rather die than be caught by imaginary pursuers.
Good for them.
Yes. They have streakers in Florida and stuff. It's a very lean day for Florida news today.
Lean, like
Very
a
lean.
like a steak.
Yes. Jeb Bush is still on fire from his wanting to be Hispanic.
Wanting to be Hispanic.
Oh, you didn't hear about that?
No.
Last week we for our Meanwhile in Florida segment, Jeb Bush marked that he was Hispanic on his voter form.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him.
And the Democrats are like, it's a felony, but we're not pressing charges.
So, in totally not related to game news,
Do it.
I can't wait for Game of Thrones to start again.
Doesn't it start this week? Or next week?
Yeah, I think it starts next week.
You know, there is a Game of Thrones game.
I know, and they hear the Telltale one's not bad.
I just got it on the mobile for IGN was giving it away for the month. It might still be there. But the episode 1.
I've been streaming each episode as it comes out, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I thoroughly enjoy it. What threw me off at first was the art style of the game is not like any of the other
Cel-shaded?
games, and it's more like they're trying to like do like a watercolor or like a painted feel, and sometimes I just kind of like shake my head at the look that happens on it. However, they do a really good job of providing the same feel, action, and all of that that comes from watching the show.
Indeed. Anyway, indeed. So the I've only gotten to the first part. I did notice it starts at the Red Wedding, so I was like, oh, interesting.
Wait, Season 5 already start? No.
I heard a while ago. I thought it was already going, but then I saw something recently that said it was starting like this week. I'm like, what? I thought it's been going for the last couple months.
Yeah, April 12th. So April 12th is when it starts. Because I know it coincided with the same day that the HBO Now service is going to start.
Yeah, they got it out just in time for Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they didn't do that on purpose at all.
I'm sure that wasn't the goal that was in big red letters on everyone's desk. Get it out or die.
No, I'm sure they were like, no, we're going to release. I'm sure they've had it done, and they said we're going to release it for Game of Thrones. Like that's how that works. They're not like they were so impatient to get it done. They were just like, well, let's just use the MLB infrastructure. We'll be fine. They just used another company's infrastructure to get it done. It's pretty funny.
This is actually of interest to us because we stream and we're on YouTube and such. YouTube's ad-free video subscription could arrive before the year's end, which could add offline playback.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Actually,
I have an answer for you.
Would you pay for a YouTube streaming service with ads free?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's what AdBlock's for.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of being a douchebag.
No.
Honestly, it is. Like the thing is I tend to watch more YouTube videos on my mobile devices, which don't have ad block, specifically because I don't want to not give them money. Like, I enjoy their content, and I want to give them money. And it's a very little amount of money, but it's some money, you know?
Well,
yeah, I can see
in that case, you should purchase yourself Turbo on Twitch.
No, I
Turbo.
also just watch ads. Like,
yeah. The ads on Twitch are very intrusive. Very intrusive. It should be in like a little box or something while you're watching your show.
Yeah, but that's the other thing though. Like, for Twitch. So here's another question. There's no competitor for YouTube, really, right?
No, not really.
Nothing on its level, no.
Yeah. So I don't like. Who could be a competitor to YouTube? Like maybe Facebook? I don't know.
Vimeo? Oh, you mean who can come out of the woodwork and make it happen? Facebook would definitely be a contender.
Yeah.
I think that's the only person I could think of that could actually do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
only
Google,
person.
Facebook.
Yes, the only person.
Apple could make
that
something
guy, I
happen.
hung out with him last week.
Hey. According to the U.S. government, corporations are people.
Yes, and you don't have to listen to the government.
Yeah, you do.
Not in that way.
I'm just using the proper nomenclature for the times.
I have a question. What if a business is brought up on charges, and could that happen? Could they be sentenced and everything? And
No.
Not really. No,
so they couldn't get the death penalty, and the company just folds.
No, because they're not a person.
Yeah, but they're treated as such.
Well, I mean, they could. Like Ma Bell kind of had a death sentence when they broke them up. They did Baby Bells, and then all of them reconsolidated again. Like literally, all that needs to happen for AT&T to become the exact same size as AT&T was before is for Comcast to buy Time Warner, and then AT&T to buy Comcast, or Comcast to buy AT&T. And then
You know what's funny? Actually, AT&T was bought by
SBC Global.
Yes, it was basically bought. The Baby Bell bought the Major Bell, and then rebranded themselves as the Major Bell.
Yeah,
very interesting how that all worked.
Yeah, they bought. Yeah,
they bought Singular, and then.
Well, so okay, we're not getting into that. So,
it's the most organic conversation we've had all night.
That is no one wants to hear about what happened to different telecoms 10 years ago.
Speaking of organic, I the other day went to Whole Foods.
Oh.
What happened at Whole Foods?
Well, there's a lot of organic things in there.
There are a lot of organic things.
Thank you for the contribution.
I just wanted to help.
Fade back into obscurity. Okay. JK, heart you.
Comcast. I remember we were talking about the Betrayer game. I saw the Total Biscuit co-optional hangout thing, whatever. They were playing Battlestar Galactica. Have you seen that?
Which one?
The Battlestar Galactica board game.
Which one?
It's called Battlestar Galactica.
Which? Okay, well, there's more than one. I've seen it.
The one they were playing on the co-optional hangout?
I watched that. Nope.
Huh?
I didn't see that.
I rarely watch Total Biscuit, to be honest, but he is kind of interesting to listen to, but he's just...
It's literally called Battlestar Galactica board game. I don't know. It's called Battlestar Galactica, the board game.
Oh, the board game. Why didn't you say that?
Oh, my God.
Ed with the comedy.
All right. So, yeah, it looks pretty interesting. Someone is going to be a Cylon eventually in the game, apparently, which is pretty interesting.
A pylon.
That's Cylon.
I have quite a large collection of board games, and one of my favorites is Arabian Nights, the Tales of Arabian Nights. And as you play the game, you can only get the remastered version of the game because it's no longer racist.
No longer racist?
Oh yeah, it was made a long time ago, and
it was made off of the original Arabian Nights, right?
Yeah, and there's a whole lot of
Was it made from
not
actual
necessarily
Arabians?
politically correct things in the game. But as you play the game, it's sort of like oddly enough, a mini D&D campaign. There's the Book of Tales, and the person next to the person playing, like whoever's turn
Tales
it
of the
is.
Arabian Nights.
Yeah, Tales of the Arabian Nights. And the person next to the person whose turn it is gets this book, and they read from the tales the encounters, and then the person playing decides from a list of actions that they can do what they do, and then the reader reads out the tale again, reads out the rest of the situation.
So with the
And
choose your own adventure game.
it's kind of like that. But you're playing a board game, and you're going across Arabia, Africa, Thailand. You go all over the map, trying to complete specific goals. And your goal is to get a certain amount of points that you decide at the beginning of the game. As long as they equal 20 points together, there's destiny points and story points. And
But
as
you
long as
cannot
get these
go
points-
over, or else you go back to 0.
So you got these points that go back to Baghdad. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun playing that game.
Actually, to tag on to that, my favorite board game that I've ever played was a game called Hero Quest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think I have that actually.
Yeah, I never could find someone to play with me. So it was like the most people I played with was just one more person, so it was me being the DM and them. But again, I mentioned this before, no one would play D&D with me. They all were geeks and nerds, but they weren't that geeky, and I didn't actually get to play
Or
D&D
they weren't
until
they weren't
college.
that type of geek.
Yeah. So I just couldn't find a game.
Yeah. And right here, Betrayal at House on the Hill is on that link you just sent me. Put in the chat there.
Yeah, it's on the thing. Yeah, Actually, when I remember Dennafen, you weren't there, but we did play that. We did have someone come over and play that when we were in Arizona, and we were definitely looking to pick it back up. But it actually went out of print, and then they re-released the remastered version or the new version. So we had to
And
wait
there's
for that.
also, speaking of video games, on a mod on Tabletop Simulator.
Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah. Do you not know Tabletop Simulator?
No. I use
Holy
Razzles.
Jesus God, you need to. Tabletop Simulator is a delightful thing. It starts, when you buy it, it starts with just some classic games. You got chess, you got stuff in there. But you can actually scan cards in and put them into the game and make a lobby and have your friends join.
There's actually whole sets of cards that are pre-scanned that you can use as
Yep,
well.
there are everybody in the community can mod their games and put it up on the workshop. So you can get Betrayal at House on the Hill on the game and play it with people across the wherever.
We need to play this.
Pretty good. Pretty phenomenal.
Yeah. We
Pretty
should,
awesome.
it's really it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm going to add this to my wish list. Anyone out there wants to help out? I'm a poor Chinese boy, you know.
Are you though? Are
You're
you?
poor? You're not Chinese. So when did you get poor? I don't remember you being poor.
I'm just a poor Chinese boy, you know.
Oh. So yeah,
Okay,
apparently
Sinbad.
What?
Nothing. I don't get what Sinbad's trying to say in the chat, but I think he's spamming.
Good channel, man. Let's team up sometime. Follow for follow. Follow for follow, buddy.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Sinbad 420.
Honestly, anyone with 420 in the name, I don't want anything to do with. Bye.
I'll follow you. Hey, I followed you, Sinbad. I followed you. Oh, why'd you delete his message? Message?
Because he could.
I'm gonna. I love you, Sinbad. I love you.
What are some more board games that you'd like to see on computerized?
Board games I'd like to see computerized.
Yeah, I mean, like either on...
Pandemic came, but it was the reverse of it.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see Munchkin computerized.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's actually on, of course, Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like actually computerized.
Like its own thing.
Yeah.
Like a legitimate doohickey.
Right.
I think that would be amazing. That'd be a lot of fun.
Munchkin?
Munchkins, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tabletop Simulator. probably am going to buy it when I have money. Seems like a fun idea. Speaking of which, Ed, you have to send me a Steam invite so we can play stuff.
I agree.
I have to.
Well.
It's
You don't
required.
have to, but you will.
You should.
But you will, slut. All right. What should I type in here? Bubes. I'm gonna type bubes and see if you come up.
Boobs?
No, you're not showing up.
Munchkin version of Hand of Fate. That would be amazing.
That would be awesome. Actually, I have a board game that's very similar to the Munchkin version of Hand of Fate. It's the Munchkin board game. Not at all the card game, but you actually like crawl around on some sort of board, tiles that you put together and make your own like dungeon. And there's wandering monsters that wander around the dungeon, and you encounter crap, and you try to survive.
Yeah, nice. So the image I just put in chat there, that was like halfway down. Apparently, porn's everywhere. Like I looked up Battlestar Galactica, the board game, and then there's this scantily clad woman in front of the fireplace.
And thank you for that. And on that note, we are going to wrap things up.
No, that link needs to be in the links. Just saying. Well, we got a little what? It's only 9:34. We need some filler.
It's not 9:34 for me.
Oh, you're a late person.
It's
He could be in Hawaii.
11:34 for me.
It's 11:34.
Yes, and the past 2 nights I have stayed up until about 4 in the morning.
Oh.
And today, all I did today was move boxes.
Ugh.
That's right.
Well, we can stop, I guess. I just got into the swing of things.
Yeah, it happens.
All right.
Yeah, we just hit our stride, and then it's like. I would keep going, but
maybe we should start earlier, Taco. Maybe we should start earlier.
Well,
Okay.
earlier I can't really join as much because I'm busy doing my own stream.
And I don't understand.
normally I can go later, but tonight is a special occasion, so I cannot.
Okay. No, that's fine, guys.
I mean, you want to talk about going later? On Monday we did a double episode.
To me, that was until 1 or 2 a.m.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Indubitably.
You're like,
What happened?
I did not. Sally forth. Anyway, final thoughts, guys.
I still like cheese, and
I'm allergic.
You're allergic. You're lactose intolerant.
No, he's
No,
allergic,
I am not
allergic.
lactose intolerant. I am allergic.
Oh. And what's the promo code for the Audible again?
You mean the URL?
No. Well, yeah, it's just audible.com/what.
No, it's bit.ly/just let audible.
Oh,
Yep, he
well,
said
you-
it like 9 bazillion times.
You should put that in the chat, and you should say it one more time. What is it again?
I hate you so much.
Let's see here.
The link. I'll tell you the link. Would you like me to tell you the link?
Yeah, what is it again? What is it? It's bit
http://bit.ly/just let audible.
The obvious question after that is just let Audible do what, and we're just going to leave that up to your imagination.
Let Audible
Give
in.
me free books.
Yes.
Remember, it's just the tip of the iceberg of Audible books.
Indeed. I'm sure they're going to be happy about that one.
Like, subscribe, and comment. Have a good night,
Like,
guys.
subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Go to PokeYourEyesOutGames on Twitch, CensoredOtaku on Twitch if you want to join the discussion. I did add that to the thing so you guys can see that. And you guys can also show your support by going to patreon.com/justletihappen. Your money goes a long way to getting us better mics and production equipment and games to play for you once we get the Let's Play stuff going. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope to hear from you guys.